Hey guys, Dazzler Magic here, and oh boy, WOTC upper management decided to go on Twitter and ask a question. That is just not something they should be doing right now. I personally have never been angrier since I started playing Magic in 2013 than the state of Standard Constructed right now. It is all board wipes. Everything is control. It's board wipe win with manlands, board wipe win with death triggers, board wipe win with planeswalkers. I saw somebody running a mill deck where they weren't running a single mill card. It was just all board wipes, and then they forced both players to draw 4 cards at a time on a recurring basis. Literally, I drew my entire deck, played every card, every land, still lost. And this is my deck that I got to Mythic with in about 8 days. So mini rant over, but in the midst of this, they decided to come out with a product that nobody asked for, nobody wanted. And it's, the Commander players saying this is weak, the mechanics are crap, I don't want this, I didn't ask for this. Oh, it's Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate, in case, I don't know, you're not familiar. And then they upped the price by 11%, I think it was, and it turns out, I did not see this anywhere until it actually physically hit the store shelves. That is the first that even I heard about this. The set booster box now contains 18 boosters instead of, 28, 24, 30? It was high. So the whales hate it, the collectors hate it, the single sellers hate it. Everybody hates this set. So Vice President of Design and Boomer Profile Picture owner on Twitter, Aaron Forsythe, who is Mark Rosewater's boss, he's the VP of Design, who was the President of Design? I thought it was Aaron. I assume it's Satan. Anyway, Aaron Forsythe decided to come on Twitter on June 1st and tweet out, "If you've bought a box recently, ... set booster box, comma, collector booster box, comma, or draft booster box, question mark, why, question mark." You might notice that despite the question mark, that first one not only wasn't a sentence, but also wasn't a question. That's who's basically in charge of card design. Aaron, we didn't think Collected Company would be anything other than a gimmick. Forsythe, yes, he said that, decided to ask people on social media not just a question at all, because that would go poorly right now with the mood in the room, as it were, but a question about a Magic product. And normally Twitter shows the amount of replies, I guess, I don't know, I haven't used it in like 2 years, but it like broke or something, and I just kept scrolling and it just kept drawing more. So yeah, let's jump into it. Okay, number 1 here. I didn't. They are too expensive. I don't know why that's number 1. It only has 3 likes. The one below it has 86. But that's the number 1 response as ranked by Twitter while not logged in. Next up, I asked myself that a lot. Picked up a set and collector's booster for New Capenna and regret it. Normally I buy a box to shore up my collection and aid in building decks down the line, but I just enjoy opening packs. Capenna, though, has offered me very little I want to work with. Yeah, it's just Commander. Come on. It was Commander Legend Standard Edition anyway. And my pulls were really weak given how expensive this was and my current state of income. That's another thing. Baldur's Gate, I'm not actually buying a box at all despite loving the hell out of it because I finally just can't. Another person. I was going to, but I got distracted by wondering why Carmen didn't get paid out of her contract when men in similar positions did. Yeah, they're still on about that. When the left turns on the left and they decide they like have latched onto something, you are never going to hear the end of it. You can never make those idiots happy. They are like angry for a living as a profession. It's what they do. And then some weirdo replied, "Family game day drafts." Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, you're not a sock puppet shill account. In fact, it's a first last name. Let me click on him. Does he work there? Does he work at Wizards? Oh my gosh, you guys, you're going to think I'm making this up. You're going to think I staged this. I did this in real time. Senior Director of Technical Art at EA, Electronic Arts. Lives in Seattle. Anyway, another person just said, "I redirected to this completely unrelated GIF, and it's just somebody gambling." One person just replied, "Depression." Another person, purely as an investment. I mean, people did actually answer this, but nobody was like, "I was excited about it and wanted to play it." I was interested in the product as a product. I wanted to add the cards to my Commander decks. I have not seen that at all. I saw a lot of like basic, if I were to paraphrase, it's the thing that came out, I had some money and I like cracking packs. So gambling addicts. Like that's a little strong, but you get it. if they don't even care what they're opening, I mean, and some of these might have been store owners or small-time eBay sellers. I mean, come on. Like if somebody asked me, why did I buy $10,000 worth of BFZ? Because I sold it for about 12 on eBay in singles. We opened them all. The air smelled like cardboard. Oh, here's one. Collector booster, so that's what they bought, to find the Neon Hidetsugu, which you've got literally a higher chance of finding hidden lost Nazi gold inside the box than getting the Hidetsugu. But anyway, and the Shizuku, whatever the hell it was, Space Japan alternate art. I would never buy a set booster box as I'm either drafting or collecting, and set offers nothing for me, hashtag MTG whale. When the whales don't want your stupid fragmented crap with cards from irrelevant sets, you know you've lost it. Another person, they haven't bought anything since Strixhaven because the novelty of alternate art has worn off long since then. Yes, and single sellers are sick of it. Inconsistent prices and ups and down, and now you gotta track triple the amount and take more photos, and it's just horrible. Another person said they bought Time Spiral 4 boxes because they wanted the old frames, which there is nothing, not one thing better about them. It looks old, it looks out of date. I didn't play back then, that's probably why I'm saying that. But I don't care about nostalgia, I care about not having white uppercase / lowercase letter H's in a font you can't read on a white background. Oh, pardon me, sandstone tan. Oh, okay, now I can read it. Let's just do a lightning round here while I scroll through. Draft, a shallow addiction to gambling. Literally, they put that. Drafting on Arena doesn't quite scratch the itch. I just like opening packs. Those are 3 different people, by the way. So I'm down into the responses with like 2 likes. That's why they sound a little bit more like, well, like just bad takes and bad reasons. The most upvoted were like, I hate the product, I hate where the game went, I hate your company, everything's downhill, nothing you're doing lately is good. You know, that kind of stuff. Those got a lot more likes. Like here's one with 20 likes. Set booster, I like to open them and use the cards in constructed, and set seemed to give... Which set? Anyway, the set seems to give the best chance at multiple good cards. Collector's boosters are wildly too expensive for the cards within. Not true, that's where the best value is, but only for a reseller. And, I mean, that's probably 2 years out of date, but still, I assume it's still true. Although investing in Magic at all right now, when the entire world economy is about to collapse, is, questionable. People started trolling him, because I like dragons, Aaron. Literally, that's what the tweet says. I'm not even making that up. How recent is recent? Haven't bought anything this year. Not gonna lie, it's been a while since I ripped some wrappers. Haven't bought a box since MH2, and I bought 2. The sets are not exciting. The only reason I bought said MH2 boxes was because card prices were and still are insanely high, and it was actually more money efficient to buy a box. Can't wait for Double Masters to come out, by the way, massive leak. I'm gonna cover it later today. A lot of people just said, I just buy singles. I would say quite a few of the comments were just, I don't. I do not buy boxes. So I can read some of the ruder ones, but you get the gist. Well, you know what would be fun though, is if I scrolled all the way to the bottom and then hit unhide potentially offensive. So assuming that 32 gigs is enough to load that many replies, hold on. Well, that's interesting. I scrolled all the way to the bottom. That took quite a while and nothing. It's gone. It's kind of weird. Well, then I'll just have to add my own comment. I have not bought shit from your stupid garbage company about 2 years. Shut up with your politics. Stop promoting Democrats and lefties and freaks and perverts and child abusers and hiring pedophiles. Yes, they did that knowingly. Very recently fired him. Aaron, you should fire Mark, you should fire yourself, and you should try to fire your boss, whoever the hell that is. I don't know how that works, but the game is about to collapse, and it's solely and entirely you and Hasbro's fault. You're clueless. You can't test cards. You can't assess anything. You have no clue what makes the game fun, and you just decided, you know what'll make money in the short term? Power ramp, power creep. Let's just ramp up the power. Who cares? And now this is what happened. You ruined the game. You've driven everybody away from Arena. Nobody wanted alchemy. Nobody wanted any of this trash. Nobody wanted secret layers, except the most insecure, moronic idiots who will buy anything you throw out there because they think it's an investment or they have serious impulse control. Your company is abusive, manipulative trash, and the game used to be good, briefly, until you decided you're not making enough money. $500 million wasn't enough. You had to make it $1 billion. Yes, those are real numbers. Your CEO is trash, Hasbro's trash, you're trash, Mark's trash, and I hope the game just finally dies. Enjoy unemployment, you and everyone there. I hope Seattle is ground zero when your president that you supported absolutely wrecks the world economy permanently. Just retire already, you piece of shit. That's my tweet. It wouldn't quite fit in a tweet. It was a twit longer. Also, I deleted my account like 4 years ago. So thanks for watching, everybody. And time to go cover some more leaked crap because people just respect Wizards so much. It's been happening more and more.